But the MSG rally came at a bad time for Trump because last week, his former chief of staff, John Kelly, said that Trump praised Hitler's generals. Yeah, cool. Thanks for finally going on the record 5 years later, General John Kelly. Anything else you want to warn us about? Like maybe a suspicious bag on the subway in 2004? But now people are comparing the rhetoric at the MSG rally to another MSG rally in 1939 that involved, you guessed it, Nazis, which is the worst thing to happen at the Garden other than 20 years of the Knicks. This all has placed Trump on the defensive.
The newest line from Kamala and her campaign is that everyone who isn't voting for her is a Nazi. We're Nazis. He's Hitler. And then they say, he's a Nazi. I'm not a Nazi. I'm the opposite of a Nazi. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, of course Trump is not a Nazi, okay? They all famously served in the military. But what exactly... what exactly is the opposite of a Nazi? I mean, is it the guy who started J-Date because you're trying to make more Jews? Or is it like a guy who has like the reverse mustache, like that, everything else but not that part? But still, I mean, the question remains, is Donald Trump a Nazi? Well, according to J.D. Vance, the only way to settle this debate is to talk to the people who actually fought the Nazis while they were in the middle of fighting the Nazis.
Now, when these guys were fighting the actual Nazis back in 1944, I wonder what they would think about the Kamala Harris campaign. I'd like Kamala Harris to go back in time and hop on that boat and say that she wants taxpayer-funded sex reassignment surgeries for illegal aliens. And I'd like to hear the response of those brave men.
Yeah, I feel like they might have other things they want to talk about first, like, I don't know, what, you're from the future? Hey, can you tell me the enemy's exact position and if any of these bullets are gonna hit me right now? Also, Bitcoin, is that a thing or not? And by the way, this is an interesting debate because Kamala has actually never called Trump Hitler. J.D. Vance did, though, and if he's... And I mean, if J.D. Vance has got a time machine, maybe he should go back in time and tell himself to shut the up. Oh, who knows? I mean, maybe he got it right the first time. But J.D. Vance wasn't the only one talking about time travel. RFK Jr., the legend, also chimed in with the weirdest reason for not comparing Trump to Hitler.
So many of us, when we were kids in this country, were asked to answer, to consider the moral quandary. Would you, if you could go back in time, would you kill baby Hitler before he could do all the damage? And most of us answered, yeah, we would do that. So when you compare an American political figure to Hitler who was about to become president, right. The kind of people who are, who are already a little unstable, you're really suggesting to them that this man should be killed before he gets into office.
Man, you thought my accent was bad. But wait. And what are you saying? What, you shouldn't call Trump Hitler because someone will go back in time and kill baby Trump? I mean, I don't know. Even by RFK Jr. standards, that makes no sense. I mean, it sounds like his brainworm got a brainworm. And most people would kill baby Hitler, but only RFK Jr. would then drop the baby Hitler in Central Park and make it look like a bike accident. So,